But show me what's beneath your surface.
Never want a little breakdown of the live in it and how we got where we got now, like in terms of me asking the question of can there really be equality without sacrifice, and kind of how you come into it asking what is equality, and you know what I mean, just saying yeah we're gonna go live and have a conversation about it because it was a good topic and it's a good question. Do you know what I mean that you asked? So what prompted you to comment on that particular question from your side?
I think that needs to be addressed, innit? And we need to discuss, see what people's opinions are, etc. Innit? So me basically asked the question, what is equality, innit? So obviously, by raising that question, we can go from there, innit?
Equality, from my perspective, is people being treated the same, fairly. And I was coming from it from the perspective that society likes to talk about equality and how it aims to, or we do treat people fairly, when I don't see that in it.
Equal, innit? I think the definition of
equal in terms of quantities, innit?
But I'm saying, all right, if you give me £4, you give someone else £4. Is that what you were talking about? Equal?
Yeah, straight.
Would you consider that equal though?
If I give someone £4 and I give someone else £4, so say let's say I'm gonna use a scenario now. Me and you go to work. We're doing the exact same job. Now it's up to the debate whether we've done the same quantity of work in it. It depends on who's looking at, who's the judges in this scenario. But all right, me and you, I'm a plumber. You're a plumber. We go to this job and we've decided we're going to split it equally, 50-50. Yeah. We both say, yeah, we're equal in terms of our abilities, and we go and do the job and we split it 50-50. Yeah. Do you understand? That's equal to me, because we're doing the same job. We're not going into scenario.
That's specific to that job though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say. So
that's where I think we'll get difference of opinion depending on the scenario and if it's specific or general, isn't
it? Emma's put down equality is about having the same opportunities. Whether you take those opportunities is up to the individual. So I hear that as well.
My outlook on it is obviously because it's going to be like a holistic approach I'm going to take, innit? But Islamically, we deal more with justice, innit? So everyone should get their due rights, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
And then obviously I'll give you the example of say you're working somewhere and then a customer comes in, one's got disabilities, and then another is normal per se. Equality system, like according to the system, is that you treat them equal, right? But would that be?
Well, as in, all right. In that scenario, where someone obviously can't, and we're going into this because that scenario I told you about the plumbing, where I discussed the terms before that we see each other with the same ability.
Yeah.
So that's the key word that will come into it. We were with the same ability. So that's me and you's contract. Yeah. Like we've already said this 50-50 because we see each other the same. That's the same.
But in that scenario there, are we going to be doing exactly the same work?
We just agree to what the same work is. We have to thrash this out. So it's almost like a contract beforehand, isn't it? Are you okay with doing that? And I'm okay with doing that. And do we see that as 50-50?
Yeah, that would be the discussion. But I'm saying, in reality, is that really what it is? Because you might put in more work, or what you're doing might deserve more pay than what I'm doing. The hours are the same, the contract's the same, or whatever.
Yeah.
We agreed upon the terms and whatever. So, all right, we're gonna split this house in half. Yeah, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
you do upstairs, I do downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
But then it consists on different work, innit? So
Yeah. Yeah.
depending on people's efforts or what work you're doing, then that's how people get paid, right?
So that's when you asked. Remember, like, oh, okay. So that's when you said, okay, equity, which is a different thing for me totally, because I agree with you in the sense of, I remember I had a brethren, we were saying, oh, we're gonna start a business together, and he's saying, oh, we're both gonna put money into it, and we're both gonna work into it. And he was like, I'm only gonna put money into it, but you're gonna put money into it, and you're gonna work. And I said to my man, nah. We, at the end of the day, when it comes to the dividends and the pay, it's not equal. It's not balanced. That's not 50, because I'm doing more. I'm putting my money in, and I'm also doing work, and you're just putting money in. So that doesn't balance up at the end. So, but I call that equity. Yeah, I wouldn't put equality in terms. To me, equality is to deal with about treating. So going back to your scenario about the disabled person and someone that's abled. No, I'm not going to treat them the same because one guy is able to do less in it,
Yeah,
or
but
him himself. I'm gonna have to help him a bit more
yeah, because he's gonna need
than
more
someone else.
assistance.
Yeah,
Yeah. So so the reason why I gave that scenario, because I'm saying equality would differ in it. So I'm saying you treat them equal, probably like in the way that you treat them, like with your manners or whatever.
yeah,
Treat them both politely, you know what I'm saying, and customer service and etc. But then the one with the disability is gonna need more of your like more help from you, innit? So
yeah. So you, in that scenario, you can't treat a person exactly the same. The police, when they talk about how they treat people, and like they would say, okay, we treat everyone the same, and it's justice. And two men do the same crime, but one man's getting 30 years, another man's getting 10. To me, this is where, if you're talking about equality, in that scenario, that's not equal, because man's done the same
the same
crime.
deed. Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So you should dish out the same, keep it consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Now,
I hear that.
if
But we know
there's
that the justice system is
no,
what it is, isn't it?
yeah,
But I'm
yeah,
saying the word. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's words out here, equality, justice or whatever. But are people practicing what they preach, kind of thing, isn't it? So,
yeah,
like I said, with my understanding, obviously, I wouldn't say that equality doesn't exist in total, like in totality. It exists in it because it's out here. But if it's able to be applied, isn't it? That's the main thing, isn't it? Because we have
yeah. It's the
different words.
application of it,
We have different
which,
words, isn't it? You look in a dictionary, there's all different words and definitions, but that's not the issue, innit? The issue is applying it to the best of one's ability, innit?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Manifesting it basically, innit? Because words become manifestation, innit? But like you said, people scream justice or equality, but is it really that? So that's why I thought we should have this